While heading out in the backwoods to camp or overland, it's easy to want to keep things simple as far as meals and cooking goes. However, with a little forethought, there are always ways to elevate camp meals quite substantially without too much effort. With a little prep, you can easily be feasting like a king while on the trail, impressing all of your friends along the way. While at the most recent Sherpa Summit, a community-based camping and outdoor adventure event, we made a list of things that can really help bring something simple at camp to that next level quite easily. Being avid off-roaders and overlanders ourselves, understanding that size and ability to be stored easily was on the top of our list, so there's not any crazy equipment of anything. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. First is compound butter. Compound butter is an easy way to pack a ton of flavor into any dish. In our case, we made two, a raw garlic and parsley one, meant to be cooked or used to finish off dishes, and then a roasted tomato, mushroom, and garlic one. And this one can be eaten on toast, thrown on a resting steak, etc. It was super easy to make at home. Throw in some softened butter into a mixing bowl with your ingredients, mix them up, throw them onto parchment paper, and then just store in the fridge. Super easy, but tons of flavor in it. We used it for a wide variety of meals that weekend, which was great. Next up is fresh herbs. Now, I know this sounds obvious, but we're amazed at how many people we see out camping that don't carry any fresh herbs because of, well, supposedly not enough room, but then have every dried herb in a plastic bin somewhere in the rig. To us, thinking about your meals ahead of time, almost meal prepping, so you can know exactly what ingredients you need, cuts down on excessive stuff that you're carrying, but again, will certainly elevate your meals as well. Being able to carry fresh cilantro versus dried cilantro makes quite a bit of a difference. Additionally, because it is dried, you're not getting nearly as many nutrients out of them, which when you're in the backwoods, hey, every bit counts. Next one has to be a fan favorite, Chili Crunch. Also known as Chili Crisp, this nectar from the gods is a spicy, umami, salty cheat code for any meal. At this point, it's pretty popular and can be found at any grocery store or Walmart in the Asian section, but also can be made pretty easily as well. This crunchy, salty, somewhat spicy chili oil can be added to pretty much anything, but is especially great on pizzas, drizzled over pastas, breakfast sandwiches, etc. Another just flavor bomb that can level up something quite simple. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm interested to sprinkle some chili crunch in a dehydrated Mountain House meal. Ooh, that sounds so good. If you haven't tried this out yet, definitely snag some and try it at home before bringing it on the trail. Next up is pre-cooking some of your foods. In our case, we smoked some brisket prior to the trip, and I ended up bringing the rest to add to some dishes. I know for many people, cooking with oil or fat-rich meats can be a pain on the trail because what do you do with the residual liquids? Well, we're going to cover that in a future video, so if you're not, make sure you subscribe. There's a lot of things we've learned about kitchen setup, refrigeration, cleaning, etc. that will not only help keep things easier, but also help keep you safer while on the trail. With this brisket, we were able to throw them into some homemade fries made out of the Tembo Toscado, which was great. That same night, we crafted a mushroom and garlicky pasta and tossed in the remaining chunks of brisket. I think it was safe to assume this pasta dish was the fan favorite from the meals we had over that weekend. With some of that chili crunch on there, oh, it's so good. And then last, a little bonus one is just processing whatever you can at home before you get out there. By that, I mean if you can chop your veggies at home or make your sauce at home, it's going to save you a lot of time, keep you clean, and make things a lot easier. I know when I go out and meal prep for a group or myself, I think about what can be done at home and then just store it and refrigerate it until we need to heat it up and use it later. Otherwise, that wraps it up for this one, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you have any tips for getting great camp meals or which of these you're excited to try out next time you guys hit the trail. Otherwise, until the next one, guys, adios.